All right, it is officially June 19th, which means that Toy Story 5 is now playing in theaters and it has released, and it has come out to a surprisingly high, well response from both critics and audiences. As you can see, we have 94 on each of them, which, you know, technically it's the lowest rated Toy Story movie, but it's kind of a testament to just these characters and this series. And even though it's getting good reviews and stuff, and I'm very happy that it is being received well and people seem to be enthusiastic about it, I just can't find myself to be interested or to be motivated to go to the movies to see this. And I kind of want to talk a little bit about that. So before we get started, let me just say that if you are excited for this movie and you want to go see it, or if you have seen it and you enjoyed it and you like it, don't let me steal your joy. Okay, you're totally fine to like this movie and enjoy it. I will watch it at some point when I'm able to buy it on 4K Blu-ray, and I'm sure that I'll probably have a fine enough time with it. I'll find things to like about it, but I just can't give myself to be willing to go to a movie theater because you can make arguments about this one as a sequel that the director and writer Andrew Stanton, he actually like had a story that he wanted to tell, and so there's a little bit more of artistic merit to that, and that's a good thing. That's a great thing, but it's hard. Here's the thing: is that we know, regardless of if Andrew Stanton had a story that he wanted to tell, we know why this is being made.
Money!
And we know this because we're also going to be getting an Incredibles 3 and we're going to be getting Coco 2. I think if there's any movie from Pixar that does not need a sequel or as a story does not need to be expanded upon is Coco. I don't even know where you would go with that, but maybe that's because I'm not very creative. I'm finding myself really burnt out on sequels and reboots and live action remakes and the staleness that is plaguing the stale safeness that is plaguing Hollywood, and it's certainly particularly with these AAA Disney Pixar animations, and I'm glad that they are still doing original stuff. It's not only sequels, of course. I think it's definitely a good blend, but I just it's hard to be excited for this movie because it is just kind of sad, isn't it? Isn't it just kind of sad that we used to be able to be excited for Pixar films. We used to be able to be excited for Disney movies. And even I feel their original stuff now is just not hitting or swinging as hard as it used to. Take a look at Disney's new trailer they released for Hext. I mean, I'm glad. I should be nothing but excited that they're doing a new original film, and yet I still can't be bothered because of how generic it all looks and feels. This character, genuinely, I am so sick of the standard CG animated like Disney character model design trend. Like I am so tired of it. Every single movie looks the same. You take a look at this character here, I can't remember her name. I think it was Billy. Doesn't matter. And she, to me, just looks like a mix between Elsa, Moana, and the one princess from Wish. I can't. Anya, I think was her name. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But it's like everything that I see here just feels like I've seen this before, which is frustrating because you have so much wonderful animation and artistic ingenuity and like these inanimate objects that bring so much character and life. I'm not going to pretend like these animators don't know what they're doing. It's a whole thing right now where I'm feeling really burnt out on modern animation, especially from Pixar, who you expect a certain amount and has had a pretty mixed last decade, and Disney, who's just kind of been I'll be honest, it's kind of been fumbling, dropping the ball. They have not made, I think, other than Encanto, I have not cared for a single movie they have made recently. And I don't know. I just wanted to express some of that frustration of why I personally am not going to go watch the movie because at the end of the day, I can sit here at my computer and I can talk into the mic and I can talk about all this nerdy movie stuff that us nerdy movie people talk about online, and that's fine. That's fun to engage with that and stuff, even to my audience of zero. But at the end of the day, what they care about are the numbers. They care about the ticket sales, and I just don't care. I so desperately, if they're gonna make a fifth Toy Story movie, fine, okay, and it ends up being good, great, even better. The last thing I want is a bad Toy Story movie. We know that they're gonna make another. They're gonna make another one until it gets a bad review, or until they stop making money. And I know that my ticket probably isn't going to make a difference. I doubt that I would convince many people, and I'm not here to convince people. I'm just here to talk about my opinion. And I just can't be bothered to watch it. So I'm curious if anybody else feels the same way. Just kind of with this frustration and just kind of this tiredness, especially with the Toy Story franchise. Um, I do hope the movie's good. I won't know for a while. So I'm glad to see that most people are enjoying it, and I hope that that continues. So if you're gonna go watch it, then go ahead and let me know. And if you're not, then tell me why not too. Um, so I'm curious to hear other people's opinions on stuff like this. So yeah, I mean that's all I have to do. This is not some really deep analysis or anything. I just want to get on mic and just vent a little bit because it just makes me sad. It just makes me sad. But that's okay. So, Toy Story 5, you're going to watch it. You're not going to watch it. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Let me know. And I just hope that you all have a blessed day. All right, take care.